Okay, so in this video, I am going to my true and honest thoughts about Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Now, I will say, one of the things I do appreciate about this game is the roster. There aren't many characters. However, there is a very decent few of characters, such as Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, Tails, Shadow, Omega, Dr. Eggman, Cream, and Jazz. There's also several purchase options available, such as speed, acceleration, handling, power. There is also one that says all question marks. I am going to assume that is for the boost staff. There is also a ton of customization with your gadgets. There are some where you can collect up to 200 rings. Some of them
logging on. Let's go.
Where you bump into enemies and you can
so be it.
Some you can perform very fast tricks.
Woohoo!
Some of them
logging
you
on.
can
farewell.
Some of them you can even start with
Let's
a
go.
warp ring, which, well, as the name implies, it warps you from your starting position to a further position in the race. However, despite what I said, there's also a number of criticisms that I have. One of them being the items. I do so much a variety of items. I do not have a problem with whatsoever. However, the problem lies in the fact that sometimes more is not better. What I mean by that is the amount of offensive and defensive items. It can easily overwhelm a player if they are not fully paying attention. For example, if you are in first place, you will easily get knocked down to 12th place if you are bombarded with items. And because of how the game is as of right now, it's almost a guarantee.
Logging off.
It's almost a guarantee that
Come on.
if you are first, you will get bombarded with items until you're knocked way the hell down on the leaderboard. And because of this, it makes it very difficult to stay in first and to actually progress up the leaderboard. Speaking of the leaderboard, I should probably go through the different ranks. So at the beginning, you are in the E rank category, which consists of a E-minus rank, C-Ring and the C-Plus. Whatever in this race category, all you are in even category of the entire online lobby will be 12 spots. However, once you fully switch from the C-Plus to a C-Minus, and not to do because the lobby has still been closed, but from my experience with the game so far, it has made the lobby very slick. I found that the difficulty went from a 4 straight to a 20.
Too slow.
The difficulty is that going up from one height level to another is extremely complex. It really is. There is very little motivation, but due to the fact that this is played at high skill level, once you go up a rank, it could make it almost unplayable for you to try to get players. Like, for example, say you are going from Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and you also have Sonic, and you see this new Sonic Racing game coming out, and you're like, okay, well, I'm a fan of Sonic, I like Mario Kart 8, let's try this. So, let's say you get into the beta, and you go online, you keep progressing up the E rank, and then you get into the C rank category.
Good.
You're in, as of that point, you would be in a mindset that, okay, this is just about easy, if not easier than Mario Kart, right? No, that's where you're wrong. The reason I say that is because if a casual player were to try this game, jumping from Mario Kart to Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, that once they progress to the C rank category, they would be met with an extreme bump in difficulty. And that is no joke.
Come on!
It's not a joke
Do it.
at all. Truly.
Do it.
However,
See ya!
another criticism that I have is that there is very few variety in the courses. If I remember correctly, there are 6 or 12 regular courses, and then there are 5 CrossWorlds, which a CrossWorld halfway through the race, a ring will appear like the ones from the Sonic movies, and you travel to a different location halfway through the race. You go through that location, and at the beginning of the third lap, you will go back to the regular course, and you will proceed with the rest of the race. So, it's a good idea and concept. However, because of the very few that there are, it could it could sometimes be a bit boring or repetitive to keep getting the same one over and over, which, because there is very few, there is a very high chance of that happening.
Hey guys!
And
hello!
One thing I've also noticed
Oh, right! Good.
is, like, okay, I get this
So
is a new Sonic Racing.
Let's play!
I understand that.
Yay!
I understand it is a beta
Woohoo!
development build of the game.
Oh, right!
This is not the full release. However, yesterday, while I was streaming, I found a bug. And this bug consisted of, well, after I completed a race in CrossWorlds after the third lap, normally where the results screen would appear in like a few seconds, right? Well, instead of a few seconds, the results screen did not appear for 2 to 3 minutes. So I screen recorded this, and I sent an email to SEGA. And then the email came back saying that this was that this issue has, to their knowledge, has been resolved this time again. So if that's true, I would give that information that it seems like the first now, because it is a beta, there are also just a few things that can go wrong. And one of them is just random network errors. They haven't completely happened. They don't. And I can't find a reason this will be good. I really always been competitive with Mario. And racing, it was always a competitor to Mario. SEGA did not have to but that is a long shot, which I think is a really good thing. It is. Now, that doesn't mean that there are more games in racing genre that also it won't be competing with Mario Kart. That it'll exist in its own market, and it'll prove itself to be a good standalone franchise, which is one, really good for SEGA and the continuation of them making racing games based around Sonic. 2, it's also good for Nintendo, simply because it could lead to a Sonic Racing and Mario Kart crossover in the future. Maybe not the near future, but who knows, maybe Mario Kart 10 or Mario Kart 11. However, something this game desperately needs in order to succeed in any capacity is it needs to release before Mario Kart 9. The reason I say this is simply because if Sonic Racing CrossWorlds releases after Mario Kart 9, people will still see it as a competitive Mario Kart. And that is not good for the SEGA nor the Corporation. Whatever is going to mainline on that state. And I think they'll release that SEGA is not but it is a standalone system that exists by itself in its own way. And this is a really this is possible. It's something about them. I would say that Sonic Racing CrossWorlds, to me, it looks like a spiritual successor to Sonic and All Racing. They launched this beta knowing there were going to be issues for players.
Good.
But now, one of them, which didn't really affect me because I could care less about this. The NPCs or the cell that are in the crowd in the background of the map and the hub, I guess you could call it, that are the online lobbies. They run at a significantly lower frame rate than the rest of the game. And you probably won't notice it if you're not paying attention. With that being said, however, one thing I do like is the sheer variety of items that are present in the game. You have several of these different twists from Sonic Colors. Yeah, most of the items are just different twists from Sonic Colors. However, one of the items it turns your car, airplane, or boat, whatever form you're currently in, it turns it into a monster truck. Basically like a monster truck, car, boat, or plane.
Hey guys!
And I understand.
What's up?
This is not
Good.
the full release.
Let's go!
This is not the full release.
Do it.
I understand that. I understand
Farewell.
that this is a development build. A beta that SEGA gave out to players to test the online functionality. I'm aware of that. However, when they knew there were going to be this many glitches and bugs, it starts to make you question. Why would SEGA release a beta for a game for an upcoming Sonic Racing game not that much long after we saw the Article 9 debut in the 52 trailer? Where they showed that Sonic Racing 9 could be better than possibilities. Obviously, we only used this game for game maybe long before the fact that the ultimate to Twitter. This game would be out. And now, and recently we got to Twitter for it, and then they can play. However, SEGA did not give us that. And this beta really, it's really not that much. Debut. It was the moment 72.
Now's my chance.
And that is the beta. Like, it's really not that fully, it's pretty late for 72 hours. sounds a bit too much. But I will say, it is a decently fun game. However, recently, if we are talking about the Sonic Racing games in general, I would still prefer Sonic and SEGA All-Stars Racing over Sonic Racing CrossWorlds. Now, I'm not saying that because of nostalgia, although that is one of the key defining factors. I'm saying that because in its current state, CrossWorlds is worse than All-Stars Racing, in my opinion.
Good.
Now, I don't really have much else to say about the game at the moment. However, I will be streaming this game a little more on my Twitch, and I'm also trying to keep you guys updated on and of course, if you like what you saw, like the video, or if you didn't like it, dislike the video. Subscribe. Follow. Comment.